if I were the CM of Tamil Nadu. In schools and colleges, many of us have come across to write an essay on, if I were the chief minister. Many had written their plan and course of actions that they would carry out if they happened to become the chief minister. I also did. Now in the coming episodes, I would like to give foolproof plans or rules which I will implement if I were the CM. If my plans are implemented, most of the problematic problems will be solved without any hustle. Let me discuss first some minor day-to-day problems, then in the coming episodes, I will explain how even major problems could be easily solved. Let us go. Episode 1. The helmet problem. Advantages of wearing a helmet. Head protection. 2. Legal requirement. 3. Weather protection. 4. Noise reduction. 5. Improved visibility. 6. Protection from debris and insects. 7. Enhanced confidence and focus. Disadvantages. 1. Heat and discomfort. 2. Restricted vision or hearing. 3. Neck strain. 4. Inconvenience. 5. Fogging of visor. 6. Misuse of helmet by criminals. Selling poor-quality goods is not just unethical, it is a form of corruption that endangers public trust and compromises safety. When businesses prioritize profit over quality, they deceive consumers and erode the integrity of the marketplace. Are these helmets what you are seeing ISI certified? Will they protect the rider at least from minor head injury? Is it not highly ridiculous? Actually, they are not helmets but helmates, or helmeets. Most of may appreciate that the government is more concerned about the safety of two-wheel riders and public. But it is said that insurance companies insisted the government to make compulsory the wearing of helmet to minimize the loss due to dispersing money as compensation. The helmet manufacturers also insisted the government to sell their products unless otherwise wearing helmet rule is made compulsory. They cannot run their show. I suggest the following rules to be implemented to give the best solution to the problem without affecting anyone except the offenders, criminals, lawbreakers, and antisocial elements. While purchasing two-wheeler, the buyer should be issued with 2 helmets of a brand with ISI mark. The buyer may opt 2 helmet of any brand suitable for him and pillion rider. The buyer should be entitled to choose the type, brand, and size as per his or her requirements. All the bike showrooms should have a minimum 5 brands and 100 helmets to enable the customer to choose. If the buyer is not satisfied with available brand, he or she should purchase 2 helmets anywhere and should submit the GST bill as a proof. The helmet should be pasted with 2 stickers on both sides of the helmet bearing the vehicle registration number to reveal his or her vehicle's or person's identity. This will totally avoid the misuse of someone's vehicle or helmet or identity. It will be mandated that all automobile manufacturers shall provide 2 fixed and designated provisions for integral number plates, one on the front and one on the rear of the vehicle, for the clear and permanent display of the registration number. It may not be a big problem for the manufacturers for future vehicles they manufacture. This will resolve many problems. No vehicle is permitted to have a removable number plate system. The 4-sided integral numbering system will help the police track criminals through CCTV footage at tolls and on main roads, especially in areas where cameras cannot capture the front or rear of vehicles during travel. No helmet, If a two-wheeler rider or pillion rider dies in an accident due to head injury while not wearing a helmet, no insurance claim shall be admissible by the insurance provider. However, the dependents of the deceased shall be entitled to a minimum ex gratia compensation of Indian rupee 3 lakhs from government. Helmet worn without locking strap. If a helmet was worn but the locking strap was not fastened at the time of accident, no insurance claim. Helmet worn with locking strap fastened. If a rider dies despite wearing a helmet with the locking strap properly fastened, due to sustained injuries, multiple fractures, or blood loss, the insurance provider shall grant full compensation. All manufacturers must adhere to strict quality standards while producing helmets, with particular attention to the strength and reliability of the chin locking straps. Collision with stationary objects or falling into a ditch. If a person collides with a wall, stationary object, or falls into a ditch, the insurance company of the deceased shall be requested to settle the claim in accordance with the policy. Collision with another vehicle. If death occurs due to a collision with another vehicle, and the fault lies with the opponent vehicle, both the victims and the opponent vehicle's insurance company shall share the liability and pay the assured sum equally, 50:50, to the dependents of the deceased. All insurance claims must be filed through a registered advocate or lawyer, who shall be entitled to a fee equivalent to 10% of the settlement amount, to be paid by the beneficiary or legal heir. Thank you. Your comments are welcome.